Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. Oh, we've been here. Okay, so it was just to collect whatever we collected. The rules of South Hollow. I believe it's in here, whatever it is. I don't know. Oh, this is the rose. Okay, the morning star. Oh well. Yep, the morning star that I'm not gonna use. Now, what can we do? Where can we go? I'm still thinking about this abandoned farm. Abandoned farm? No, I don't think it was. But we really cannot go over here from anyway. No. Oh, right. Sorry, guys. Jump. You cleared the gap without incident. Oh, you asshole. It could be that it was tougher test on the way in than on the way out. Oh, by the way, guys, okay. I want to tell you that those guys are not gonna bother you anymore, but as you wish. Wait, how was it? Abandoned farm on the path to Deadfire, so maybe. Oh, could be here. Or not. Definitely no farm here. We've been there. So therefore, on the way to Derford, I don't recall any abandoned farms. Definitely not here on the court, or maybe on the plains. I guess. Oh, sorry. I am just checking maps for any farms. Odina Fergus, a hero of the Saints' War, has arrived at the stronghold. She has asked for an audience with you. She was newly set upon by brigands on the road, but your patrols intervened. Oh, you're welcome. Leaving in 8 days. God damn it. I mean, we have 8 days. The plains. It's also on the way to Derford. Although I don't see any. I mean, could it be? Alright, guys. Surely it's abandoned. It's a house. Is it a farm? Could have been. Oh, hi. If you don't mind, use fireball.
Let's highlight! Mow it.
Come on. Grimoire, that's for you. Medium armor, let's give it to you. The scroll. As you take the scroll, you hear a voice. You have found it. Now lose it again. High Archivist Grimda asked me to bring this back. Would you appease a dwarf or a god? You think this theft was an accident? The voice seems to shift as if the speaker were constantly changing age, race, and sex. My relics were never meant to stay in one place for long. They are meant to be lost and found. It is the search that gives the thing value. Take it back to Black Meadow. Find the drake that faces east and bury it beneath its skulls.
Of course.
Okay. I mean, if we tell her that the code, can we read it? Yeah, this is quite interesting. Oh, there it is. This ancient scroll is bound with silver thread. The broken wax seal is stamped with the shape of an eye. The scroll at first appears to be gibberish, a collection of symbols and characters with no apparent connection between them. As you study them, however, you could swear that the characters begin to move. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, they shift and crisscross and realign, and you are able to read the text. A simpleton seeks so the wise men said to know the answer to every question. Please, says the simpleton, you have to help me. The world terrifies me. I wake each morning and I don't know why. I make choices each day and I don't know what will happen as a result. I go to sleep each night and I don't know whether it will be my last. When the simpleton finishes, he notices that the wise man is weeping. The simpleton apologizes profusely and asks the wise man what he has said to upset him. The wise man shakes his head and wipes the tears from his eyes. He answers, some people have all the luck.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I know. Yeah. I mean, will of the god, will of the librarian. Okay. The one that's head is to the east. They both east. God damn it. What? Of Drake looking east. There are two drakes. This one was looking west. This one is not looking east either. There's no such drake here. And I remember it because there's only two. You have the one looking directly west. What did you mean? Oh. Never mind. This drake's skull faces east. The soil underneath is soft and moist. Bury the scroll. As you cover the ancient scroll with the last handful of soil, the shifting voice speaks in your head once more. Well done, Watcher. You're welcome. Okay, let's go to Kaed Noir first before we go back to Defiance Bay. Then we'll speak to the librarian about the missing scroll and that she will not recover it.
I must say, I'm impressed.
Thank you. By what? We have people walking around. As you can see, only those two buildings have been rebuilt for now. Hi! Nice, strong walls here. Safer than any cave. I know. My lord, I don't wish to trouble you, but I could use your help in personal matter. Okay, let's hear it. You call your allies together. This is harder to say than I thought it would be. My name is Odania. I fought in the Saints' War, same as most of my kin. I followed orders. No more, but between one thing and another I guess I made a reputation for myself. They call me a hero. Every street I walk down, I get handshakes and comments. The dozens. They act like I'm some figurehead for their schemes. The things I've done. I don't get much sleep. The last thing I need is all this attention. All I want is some peace. Please, you're the only one I can turn to. Sounds like you could use some rest. Head out into the woods, you mean? I won't find rest in Defiance Bay. Seems like half my neighbors are in the dozens. You're welcome to stay here until you're ready to return. Really? That would be wonderful. Just a little time away would be enough, I'm sure of it. Thank you, milady. I mean, this place is empty most of the time anyway. So now Defiance Bay, the library, and then we continue with the...
This place. We were the absence of children.
The library, then we continue with the investigation in Defiance Bay. What then? I guess and the three of you will be on the front line. Was it in the first fires? Or Copper Line? First fires, I think. Yeah, we paid 600. And how much we got, I have no idea. No, not here. In the Copper Line? Yep, in the Copper Line.
Hello.
Grimda glances down her spectacles. Ever inquisitive, I see. I found the scroll, but Whale asked me to hide it again. She gives you a long, stern look. I would call anyone else a liar with a story like that. But coming from you, she squints behind her thick spectacles. There is a certain logic, after all. And if you've served Whale, then you've served me, too. She presents you with a folded section of fabric. Whale is both a keeper and a discoverer of secrets. May this hood aid you in revealing what is obscured and keep you hidden from those who wish you harm. Thank you. You find the key in your palm. You are also free to visit the Elder Archives and take whatever books or scrolls you find in the open. Spreading and circulating new mysteries is part of our service to the obscured. What else do you need? An animancer named Nadine asked me to retrieve the theorems and pentagram from the Elder. Okay, let's tell it. From the Elder Archives. Grimda impressive frown deepens. Thank you for letting me know. I'll be sure to take that tome away from prying eyes. And see that this Neddy never sets foot in here again. In the meantime, here, a token of our appreciation. Well. Oh, now we collect the taxes. Yeah, they're sisters, yes. Maybe this. Animancy is a science both respected and reviled. Sometimes the first person. No, we went for that. As I started reading, I remembered it. Mention the name pentagram and to anyone with even a passing knowledge of animancy, and you can find yourself in for a very long discussion. Publicly reviled, but privately lauded as a hero and genius, Pangram's history is at turns revolutionary, horrific, and mysterious. Pangram was fascinated, some might say obsessed, with the concept of animancy. It consumed his life as he dedicated everything to understand it. He would frequently travel to Glanfav and the Deerwood to visit the Engwithian ruins. There he would take notes and make sketches, bringing anything back with him that he could do to help him unlock the mysteries. After years of study, Pangram had reached the point where he could no longer conduct research on his own, and he took on an assistant, Helig of Tain. Soon, Helig was making trips to Glanfav in Pangram's stead, gathering knowledge while Pangram stayed behind to experiment. This partnership quickly bore fruit and Pangram made a breakthrough, one that would irrevocably change his life and the general attitude about animacy forever. While the specifics of his experimentation will never truly be known, the rumors and stories that still circulate tell that he had sent out inquiries asking for live subjects for help with a dangerous experiment that might change their life, or might end it. Those who were already dying were especially encouraged to apply. Response was overwhelming, and Pangram had his pick of numerous willing bodies. That is when he had his breakthrough. He discovered a way to fix us all, anchoring it to its body so it couldn't leave at death. He had discovered eternal life. His research and life's work had resulted in the greatest single discovery that animancy could hope for. His findings were published and quickly spread through Valia and beyond. While some groups, the Wiccan Church for example, decreed his work as nothing more than blasphemy and heresy, many put it to practice. Everyone wanted the chance at immortality. But everything comes with a cost. It quickly became apparent that simply restraining the soul while keeping the person technically alive was doing nothing for the body, which continued to decay, devolving and warping the soul now trapped inside it. The creatures it created were dangerous, carnivorous beasts that killed brutally and indiscriminately. The backlash was ruthless. The practice of Pangram's discoveries was outlawed. His works were collected and burned. He and Helig were branded heretics and hunted, chased from town to town until Pangram simply vanished. Helig was tracked down, captured, and brought to trial for the atrocities committed against Valia and its people. The trial was barely more than a formality to bring charges against him, as everyone knew what hand he had played in the disaster. He was sent to prison for years, but eventually released once public outrage died down. Not long after his parole, he disappeared as well. Occasionally, talk surfaces that a copy of Pangram's theorems had been found, untouched by the purging flames that destroyed its brothers. These rumors seldom end up being more than that. Many groups and wealthy individuals have formed, sending out a call to anyone who will listen. Find us a copy of the theorems. They offer gold, jewels, status, anything they can to entice adventurers to help them achieve their goals. For there are those who would give anything a chance at immortality, even become a monster. No. Spells! That's all you can give me. Oh, I should have told you about her wanting the book. The spells, the trials, and the final act. Landala. And she is in the copper lane, which we are in now. Yes. She should be here. But before that, I will quickly save. Where is she? Here she is.
Greetings.
I really should spend this time getting into character. I'm looking for Kendall. Apparently he joined your group. No experience, terrible actor. Sound familiar? She narrows her silvered eyes. I'm not sure who this Kendall is or why you would malign our talent, but rest assured that we have a process for evoking a satisfying performance from even the most inexperienced players. I suppose I can spare a moment for fun. Ollie said his friend Landry was last seen with you. That's drunk in Undra's gift. Men flatter themselves when it comes to the attentions of a beautiful woman. The pallid knight herself could waltz into the bar and he would believe she was there to sit on his lap and listen to Bodley stories. The pallid knight? I think I courted her once. She hated being called that. I'm just analyzing the facts. And the facts are that one of us stinks of cheap ale and desperation while the other has a long and illustrious career. She tilts her head toward you. consider well which is a more credible source. I can't afford. Need to be trusted. I was wondering if a woman named Cora was part of your group. I can say I recognize the name. She suddenly seems focused on the length of her fingernails. That's odd. Her sister said she was part of the Revel of Stars. Maybe, but what should I know about it? My work requires great focus and attention. She flicks her fingertips in frustration. I don't have time to coach every young amateur who joins our troop for a week. Surely there's someone else you can ask about all this. I am but a humble actor. You're connected to 3 recent disappearances that you claim to know nothing about. Then what else do you expect me to say on the subject, She sighs and turns her face to the sky. If you'll excuse me, I have a performance to attend to. The young man steps up next to you, his gaze fixed on the other actors, his voice low. Meet me in Gandala's house. I know what's going on. He claps his hands and whistles at the other actors. Well done indeed. Gandala's house, wait. This one. I think we've already visited this house. Oh, well. Oh yeah, but those doors are closed. A young man appears before you, trembling and excited. I saw you from by the amphitheater. Look, I don't know what your business with her is, but I want out of this mess. I just came by to grab my things. Just let me leave, alright? Okay, take a breath and calm down and tell me what's going on so I can help. He nods, filling his lungs. Thank you, but there's not much time. Munda's out to get me and I need to get out of here. Maybe out of the city. Cuddle reaches slowly into Satchel and produces a small key. This opens the door behind you. There's a passage in there leading down to a theater. He shudders. It's easier if you see it for yourself. He licks his lips. Since I've helped you, I want you to promise that you will leave my name out of this. Sagani looks at Candle in disgust. Follow voters and you're sure to find carrion. All I care about is preventing another disappearances. What you did before is very irrelevant to me. Thank you and good luck. He doesn't look you in the eye.
I suppose it can't be helped. Hope that helps.
Of course I'm gonna steal her stuff. Come on. What do you take me for? Nestled between thin helms and breastplates are a handful of daggers that feel too sharp to be props. I think I know where this leads. Yep. The place where we managed to get ourselves, half of our party, stuck last time. A simple silken scarf is crumpled on the filthy flagstones. Essence radiates from it like heat, and the closer you get to it, the more you feel a confusing mixture of joy, surprise, and pain. Pick up. You hold the scarf and focus on it, and the world around you shifts. Something about you shifts too. The smooth fabric is still in your hands, but you're in a small yet cozy house, and Laura is looking from the scarf back to you, asking if you like it. She's smiling because the answer is written on your face. That was 4 years ago, but you still wear the scarf on days like today. After all, you wore it that first day you met the actress with silvered eyes, so who's to say it won't bring you luck again tonight? It's nestled around your throat, soft and warm and comforting. You're halfway through the third act, and you can feel the audience's eyes on you, hungry and attentive. You were nervous at first when that woman brought you down here. You wondered what kind of show you'd signed up for, but this has gone better than you could hope for. You reach the end of your monologue, and the scarf tightens around your neck. It chokes the final line from your throat, which is embarrassing, because your debut was going so well. But when you try to pull the scarf away, it only tightens further. You're confused, and you look to the audience expecting someone to rush to your rescue. Then you see their eyes, and that hungry, attentive look, and you understand. The stage fades to black. The scarf falls from your hand and flutters to the ground, but Cora's soul lingers, stuck between a familiar token and a question. It wants to know, but it wants to retreat. You had your sister's love and the courage to follow your dreams. Take comfort in that as you find your way to the next life. The soul glows with warmth before fading back into the fabric of the scarf. Lamdala emerges from the shadows, her silvered eyes glowing in the darkness. Well, well, if it isn't our friend from Unraveled Row! How do you know Unraveled Row hired me? You aren't the first one who can put two and two together. She folds her arms and raises her chin. Besides, we actors aren't paid for our discretion, you know. I'm sure Kadal made a fine show of begging you for mercy, but he positively outdid himself when I showed up. It's a shame he wasn't more committed to our craft. A cruel grin crosses her lips. He's always been easy to motivate. What do you want? She gives you an impressive look. I have a proposition. If she offers you a role, it better be a lead. I'm listening. I stage my performances for certain wealthy people, patrons. One in particular would make a valuable catch. You agree to a truce and I'll give you his name. No deal. As you wish. She gestures to the actor with her. Stop them. Oh, why are you here?
Yes?
Oh. Oh, she's Caster. So change her into a pig. Pig that she is. Who's not fighting?
I'm here.
Any confession? No. What a shame.
Of course.
So there was no secret button. Okay, good to know. Oh, I must get out of here first. And now... Actually, I think we can use this way. Doesn't matter which road we take in the city. Or at all, I think. Although it is sometimes confusing. Okay, and they are here at the 100 house. And he was here, if I remember correctly. Yep.
Welcome.
Karen picks up his ears. Back with news, perhaps? I found the missing people. Yes, you've been all over the Fine's base since last we spoke. His hard eyes search you. What did you find? They were all murdered. A woman named Lumdala killed them as a part of her performances. Something big. I knew it! I'll send my men after her right away. It's too late for that. She confronted me before I could get to you, and I killed her. Indeed. Karen's toothy smile widens. I can say I'm terribly sorry. You've been a resourceful investigator, and your shrewdness has helped resolve a most troublesome case, and save many lives, I'm sure. There's something else. Lumdala had an associate named Kalo. Indeed, then I shall see that he is brought to justice. Thank you again. Glad I could help. As I am. And after all you've done for us, you deserve some compensation. Pleasure doing business with you. Likewise. Farewell, and may you find you success in your other ventures. Okay. So there's that. Twin Elms, that will take a long time. First fires, okay. Another quest for the keep. Let's see. Emirian legend hold that Saint Ethan created a miraculous knot that the faithless could not untie. A daring burglary recently cleaned out the myriad precious relics in the smith's hall of Immergald. Where each treasure once stood, a string was tied, each leading back to intricate knot in the center of the temple. The burglar left a tantalizing clue in the form of a written prayer to Saint Ethan, but the riddle has stumped the locals. Desperate to recover their artifacts, the priests have reached out to mercenaries and adventurers for help. Kana, you are well educated. We are finally tying the loose ends. Yep. Crucible keep. Yep. And he is here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, clever. No, Dunstan, he's here. I think so, yeah.
I suppose Cleaver sent you down here to get me working on those forge nights, eh?
I think this is what you've been looking for.
That's what Cleaver's been looking for anyway. If you found it, I guess I've got to start.
You don't sound too happy about this. I'm not, and I'm surprised someone as strong-willed as you is going along with it. I've made it clear to Cleaver that this is a mistake, trying to harness souls like this. It's a crime against the gods, and it's bound to earn us more trouble than it saves. But Cleaver's given me his orders, so I've got to build these things as best I can. Anyway, Cleaver told me I'm to sell you any arms or armor you might need. You won't find better anywhere in Defiance Bay, I can promise you that.
Now, time to see if that Valian was worth all that blood and copper.
He takes a polished breastplate and goes to work.
I'll be damned. To be honest, even I wasn't expecting it to work this well. Back to it. Cleaver will want me to finish the rest of them. And it sounded like he has a job for you, too.
First, show me what you have for sale. And I will sell you all my stuff. Because I have some of useless stuff right here. Surely all the blue stuff, all the traps, this. There you go. And there you go. And there you go. Okay, so what do we have here? The White Spire. A stock two-handed. Sure. Those are all your weapons. Oh, you only had those armors? Oh, such a shame. Okay, give me those as well. Potion of endurance, torch. Okay, thanks. And you say Cleaver wants something from me, eh? Don't you need better bow? It's worse than what she has now. Oh, so. And don't you have... No, you're using scepters, not rods. Oh, not here. That's a spear. That's a pistol. Right. Oh, I still have two of those. Wait, can I just... No. Does any one of you lack something? Yep. We don't have necklace. Let's see. Plus 5 damage reduction and grants firebrand. Free rest. Oh. Do you have buffs? Yep, you do. You can have those. And those. Oh, off. We had some other shoes. What did they do with them? By the way, weren't we supposed to get something That will make us... Never mind. Let's teach you silicon and this. Okay, great. So, for now, thank you very much. Stay alive and see you soon. I'll get to Cliver. Bye.